Joe, we've reported in the past that some of these Mexican cartels have the weaponry equivalent to the Mexican military. And that is what Hillary is talking about here.
Yeah, I hope this finally wakes up the deniers in America who still claim that the border is not a problem. Maria, it's never been about the guy that works in your local diner or the person who's a laborer on a job site. It's not about that. The immigration issue is about public safety. We have always had immigrants come into this country during the Trump administration, during the Bush administration, during every administration. Immigration is great. What isn't great is not having the rule of law on our borders, because absent the rule of law, we have the cartels who now use heavy weapons and assault weapons and rifles and now IEDs to carry out their actions and carry out their control over our border with our southern neighbor. This has to be the wake-up call to people on the left that have been in denial for too long. I thought it would be the migrant crisis bankrupting America's cities. That doesn't seem to have an impact. Maybe it's the fact that our border agents are now under threat of real IEDs in the same way our troops were in danger from them in Iraq and Afghanistan. I hope they wake up.
Yeah, and we've seen gunfights already. We know, Michael, from the border sources that the cartels were at one point shooting at our Border Patrol agents, shooting across the Rio Grande.
Maria, this is an unbelievable mess. This is, in my opinion, this is part of the controlled destruction of America by the left. We have no idea how many people we've let in our country. We think it's somewhere in the 8 to 9 million range, which has been a new Chicago every single year Joe Biden has been in office. But the violence is just beginning. The number of Chinese nationals and who knows who's come over. I mean, hundreds of people on the terrorist watch list have been apprehended at the border. What about those that are involved in the getaways? This is a security nightmare waiting to happen, and it's intentional. These cartels are terrorist organizations and should be labeled as such, so you can really attack their funding and go after all the politicians on both sides of the border that have contributed to this. But where do we go from here? We are in a logistical nightmare that is going to take years to unwind, and every day it's getting worse.
And it's unbelievable, but the Biden administration still will not budge. I mean, the Republicans are digging in, saying, we're not going to agree to any aid for Ukraine until you start focusing and acknowledging this wide open border and the impact to national security. And so far, crickets.
Maria, this border policy is an impeachable offense. Right? And we're focused on all the influence peddling through Hunter. This is an impeachable offense. They are intentionally not enforcing our policies. The majority of these asylum seekers, like 95 to 99% of them, are claiming they're here for a better life, which is completely understandable. But economic reasons are not a rationale for asylum in America. It's not part of the law. You know this up front. The Trump administration had several tools to slow this flow down that the Biden administration has willfully ignored. And so you got to understand all these problems are the feature, not the bug. This is intentional, and there's no other way to look at it at this point.